When we began BNNano, our goal was to bring nanotechnology, the promise of nanotechnology, to our everyday lives, not next year, not 10 years down the road, but today or tomorrow. And what we wanted to do is we wanted to pull it from the laboratory and push it into the factories as soon as possible, because that's something that's really been, it's not been a part of nanotech. We haven't accomplished that really to date. And the first step that we took was to fully commercialize our core materials technology. And what we make is a unique form of a boron nitride nanotube. We branded it the nanobarb. It is unique, it is patented, it is exclusively ours. It is something that we completely developed all in-house. And we're quite proud of that. And when we developed this technology, we not only focused on the material itself, but on the business. We wanted to make sure we could produce something at a low cost. We wanted to be sure we could produce it in high volumes. And we wanted to make it easy to use, because fundamentally what you do with a material like ours is you add it to other things to make them stronger, to make them better, to give them more value. So it's got to be easy to use. And that's been a challenge that has plagued nanotechnology for a long time. I'm happy to say over the years, we've been very successful at that. We have fully commercialized this material. We sell it around the world. We have world-class customers. We sell to people like the Navy, we sell to NASA, we sell to organizations around the world. We have representation in Europe. We have representation in Asia to help us sell it, to help us get it out of the laboratory and into the factory. But while we have been successful in making a material that's easier to use and is more cost effective, you still have to be a nanoscientist or a nanoengineer to really understand or to get the full benefits from this material. So commercializing it was step one. It was our first step. It was the development of this core materials technology, our platform, if you will, to springboard and launch into other products that can address other markets more easily. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to produce a new line of products that we could just hand to our customers and would essentially be a drop-in replacement for what they're doing today, something that wouldn't require that nano expertise. And we started with metals and polymers. So what we've done with in the metal space is we work with aluminum, right? We have developed what we call an aluminum master alloy. This is a powdered aluminum that is added to molten aluminum during the alloying process to create enhanced alloys. And what we've been able to demonstrate is we've been able to almost double the strength of different alloys. Effectively helps improve the mechanical properties of any alloy that we add it to. But it still does require a metallurgical expert. So we did produce something that metallurgists can use as a drop-in replacement, but it didn't fully reach that goal of getting it out of the laboratory and into the factories as soon as possible. So we also have the work that we've done in polymers. And what we do in polymers is in our factory in Burlington, North Carolina, where we do everything, we compound our materials into common polymers like nylon and polycarbonate, and we turn them into engineering grade materials. These are materials that are being used for things like space and aerospace and automotive and defense. And we have these in two forms. The first form is a pellet that's used for injection molding, and the second is a filament that's used for 3D printing. And these have proven to be drop-in replacements. When our customers like True Velocity, who takes our material and does injection molding, when they take our product that we send them, they use it exactly like they've done everything else. So they don't have to have any nano expertise. When our partners in the 3D space, like Inosec out of New York, print with our filaments, they don't have to do anything different. In fact, they've told us that it actually works better. It's a little bit easier to use. It enables the ability to use an engineering grade material almost on a hobbyist level 3D printer. So it's a really exciting way to grow and expand these markets. So this has been something that's been really exciting for us. We released these products Q3 of last year, and we've had a lot of success. We've had a lot of great feedback, and we are also very close to making some announcements on strategic partnerships to improve our capabilities and capacities to further grow this side of the business. So we expanded our markets. We're able to get things into our customers' hands faster. We're pulling from the laboratory into the factory, but we didn't want to stop there either. What we wanted to do is go back to what we fundamentally believe, and that is we can change the world with material science. And we've been confronted with an opportunity where we truly can change the world. And this is taking us up another level beyond the drop-in replacements, but to the system level. And what we're doing is we're cleaning water, believe it or not. Our material has been proven. We've done it ourselves, where there's been some government agencies that have proven it, and some academic institutions have shown that boron nitride nanotubes, and specifically the boron nitride nanobarbs that we produce, can remove forever chemicals from water. You may not know what forever chemicals are. If you don't, do a quick Google search. I think you'll be amazed, surprised, and maybe a little bit frightened at how prevalent they are. They're around the world. They're very hard to get rid of. Very, very small amounts have been determined to be hazardous to humans by the EPA and by other organizations. But what we're doing is we are creating a next generation of materials by using our core technology of the nanobarb and integrating them into things for filters and for membranes and for media to remove these materials. And we're really excited to announce we've taken this opportunity so seriously, and it's so large, and it's just the right thing to do, that we formed a new group. It's called Invicta Water. And today we're publicly stating that we formed this organization and part of BNNano to where we're going to be focused on developing these systems to help improve water supplies around the world. It's hard to imagine something that can change the world and as important as that. And as we've gone through this journey, to kind of give you an idea of where we started to where we are now, this has always been grounded really in three things. It's been grounded in what we know, what we think, and what we believe. And what we know is we know our material works. We know that it does phenomenal things. It improves everything that we put it in. We have feedback from customers across many markets to support that. We know we have a patent, so it's ours. It's protected. It's unique. We're the only ones that can make it. We know we can make it in very high volumes at very low cost. And we know we have world-class customers. So we're very excited about where we're going. What we think as we continue to move above that core technology and we develop these new products, that it will be integrated faster. We will be able to pull it out of the laboratory into the factories at accelerated rates. And as we share more results and as our customers talk about what they're doing, we're very hopeful that we can grow exponentially over the next few years. And then what we believe exactly what we did when we started the company, but with even more confidence. We believe we can truly change the world through material science and through the products that we're developing and selling here at BNNano.